Of the many things I'm not a big fan of, two of them happened to collide with each other a few weeks ago. Internet feminists and the Big Bang Theory. If you hadn't had a chance to hear about this yet, Kaley Cuoco, also known as that girl in the Big Bang Theory, gave an interview to Redbook. In the interview, she was asked if she considers herself a feminist. Her response? Is it bad if I say no? It's not really something I think about. Things are different now, and I know a lot of the work that paved the way for women happened before I was around. I was never that feminist girl demanding equality, but maybe that's because I never really faced inequality. In another part of the interview that everyone's taken out of context, she says this. I cook for Ryan, her husband, 5 nights a week. It makes me feel like a housewife. I love that. I know it sounds old-fashioned, but I like the idea of women taking care of their men. I'm so in control of my work that I like coming home and serving him. My mom was like that, so I think it kind of rubbed off. This got the I am woman, hear me roar, fuzzy armpit, Tumblr slacktivist brigade in a tizzy, because that's just not the correct answer. The correct answer, of course, is, yes, I am. I'm pissed that, as the female lead in a highly rated sitcom, I don't earn twice as much as all the men combined. And by the way, fuck my husband. He can get his own dinner. Personally, I don't see an issue with her comments. She acknowledges the women, both in her industry and in other areas, that have paved the way for her. And she openly admits to never having really faced any inequality in her life, which, I don't know if this is true or not, but the fact is that she makes $1 million per episode, as much as any of the guys on the Big Bang Theory. So that seems equal to me. And what's more empowering than a woman choosing to cook for her husband? She says she enjoys doing it. Isn't that what women have fought for like hundreds of years now? The right to make decisions and to enjoy life on their terms? Just because it's not what you do doesn't make it wrong. Some women believe this sends the wrong message, that as a very prominent woman, she should be a role model for young girls. She should be touting the virtues of whatever the feminist agenda is this week. Who can fucking keep up? But their battle is with the wrong person. Sure, taken out of context, what Kaley said isn't helpful to them. But she said these things in Redbook. Redbook. I didn't realize Redbook was the fucking feminist manifesto. Let's have a look at some of the other things going on in this month's mag. We have shortcuts to weight loss, 53 expert tips, fresh recipes, and quickie workouts. Oh, and also, love your hair every day. Your guide to looking great in less time. These 2 articles will definitely save a lot of time for those on-the-go feminists that have to blog before heading to their next rally, but want to slim down and look great while doing it. We also have free and fun date night ideas. Let your guy know it's on. For the frugal feminist, right? And if we take a look inside the magazine, we have 28 things to do in February. Admire a very hot husband. Bring more chocolate into your life. Don't let your boss get to you, for once. Buy something that makes the world a better place. Look younger without selling your soul. And my favorite, add an avocado to your sandwich. Page 70. I have to assume there's a whole fucking page about how to put a goddamn avocado between 2 pieces of fucking bread. If this is where feminists expected to find poignant, intellectually stimulating, and important essays, articles, and interviews about advancing females in today's society, then they're fucking dumber than the person who needs a whole fucking page to figure out how to get an avocado on their cock-sucking sandwich. There are a number of people who said stupid shit like this. So, let me get this straight. Kaley Cuoco Sweeting doesn't support feminism because she's never suffered inequality. So because you've never experienced inequality, you refuse to support those who have? Wow. First off, she can't win here because if she said she did face inequality, a bunch of people would be saying, how? She's blonde, white, and pretty. She should shut the fuck up. She's never been oppressed. And second, she never said she doesn't support it, and she very clearly acknowledged those who came before her. I'm not gonna go provide clean water to the needy in Africa. That doesn't mean I don't support people who do. Hell, this video doesn't even mean I'm against feminists. I'm pissed at them for making me defend someone who's on fucking Big Bang Theory, but I'm all for racial and gender equality. What I'm against is idiots on social media who say stupid shit like the previous quote, and this one. Wait until she's older and her career begins to sag, even if her false breasts remain perky. Maybe she'll get a glimpse of what feminism is all about. Yeah, because guys with no perceived acting talent who get old and ugly always continue to have careers. And there's actually no older female actresses who aren't getting by on their looks. The only females working on TV or in film are hot. Unless I'm an idiot and Judi Dench, Glenn Close, or Doris Roberts are actually fucking smoke shows, I'm pretty sure there are lots of older women consistently working in the biz, still in dramatic, comedic, and other roles that aren't just there because they're a mass of blonde, giggly tits. This type of attacking of Kaley Cuoco doesn't help the feminist agenda at all. It's just female infighting that only serves to set the agenda back several years. Yes, equality is still not where it should or could be, but it's not Kaley Cuoco's job to fix every issue in a fucking fluff piece in Red Book. If you believe what she said was wrong, disagree with her, sure. But if you believe she's actually part of a bigger problem, that's like blaming one out of a few hundred termites you found after your house fell apart. And it turned out the actual problem was that the foundation was cracked. The problem that needs to be fixed is the fact that people look up to celebrities like this, especially actors and actresses that are just the modern day equivalent of court jesters, and believe that the things they say mean anything more than anyone else, because some shitty magazine needs to fill a few pages with something a bunch of idiots will read. But no, it's easier to say that Kaley Cuoco is the problem. That way, when the next celebrity says something that doesn't advance your agenda, you'll have something more to bitch about, and your lives will still have meaning. Ignore everything I've said, though, because I'm just a white man who doesn't know when to check his privilege, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion on this. And that, my friends, is what equality is all about.